Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, I'm going to do some more measuring and actually start boring this out to the correct size. I was all over the place last episode, and I had a day or so to think about it, and I know what I need to do, and we'll also install the IAG expansion tank on the strut tower. Stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you haven't yet, please consider hitting that subscribe button to stay up to date with this rebuild. Twin turbo or compound turbo EJ20 that I've built myself. Done everything myself so far. Once these are honed, we'll be getting the new STI crank out and assembling the rotating assembly. So stay tuned for that, guys. That'll be coming up in the next week or so, hopefully. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, boys, I just removed that bracket and moved everything up the top there. There's a lot of vacuum boost hoses going everywhere. So I'm going to have to reroute that and make it better. So, I don't know how I'm getting levers in. I thought I got all this stuff out. We'll go get the IAG out of the car. Obviously, like I said before, it's not for the Forest, it's for a WRX, but it should bolt up into this one and go somewhere around here. So I'm going to drill and I'll put a nutsert in there. I'll do the drilling and nutsert tomorrow, but we'll get that in and see how it looks anyway. Look how pretty that looks. It's a lot lower than I thought, but that's where I wanted to land, and I'll mark up here for this Sharpie here, and tomorrow we'll drill that out and put a rib nut. You can obviously tell that the strut tower is a little bit different, but yeah, that's pretty level. Then we have to get some AN lines, obviously. So the top one will go to the turbo, which will hopefully sit about here, and this one will go out and over to the other side of the engine, and then obviously we'll have this one that'll go to the top of the radiator. This one will go to this overflow here, so I have to redo that, but that looks nice. It's pretty. Like I said before, I need a new cap, so I'll find my other one. I'll put the no, I'll just tape it up for now so nothing falls in there, and I'll tape up these two so nothing crawls up in there, and just tape off these two as well. Nice. You know what's funny, guys? I've actually had my expansion tank, the stock one, over here before, when I think the first time I did the compound setup. Yeah, that definitely looks a lot better. I could still have my boost controller here. I've still got a mount down here available too for my other one, but that might look a little bit crowded. I think I'm going to use my boost controller on the GT35 as well, so I'll have it nice and close to it, because I want to be running a bit of boost this time. And obviously the GT35 flows more than the TD05, so I have to work out wastegates as well. if we want to use the 50mm for the TD05, so we bypass it a lot more, so we get more flow to Mr. GT35. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Back to honing. It's about 12:30 now, so I've got a couple of hours before I need to head off to get Marley from school. So I'm just going to go at it. Not really going to show anything. Alright, so we'll come back when I'm pretty damn close at getting that finished, and then yeah, we'll go on with the other ones off screen. Now it is Friday. I did say that I was going to pick up a drill because retail is now open in Melbourne, but it opens at 6 PM. So after dinner I'll head down to Bunnings and get a new drill, and then hopefully tonight I can just finish them all off. I'll have 3 batteries, I'll have 2 chargers, so we'll just keep going and hopefully get it done tonight or over the weekend. Obviously this will be out on Monday, so you'll know if I get it all done because it will be in this video. I'm excited. So I'm getting them more round now. I've worked out how to do that, so yeah, stop talking and let's do it. Alright boys, just been going at it for a little while. Got the music pumping in my ears, so I'm drowning out the compressor. And it was also raining pretty hard before, I didn't even know until I walked outside. But I found my rib knots, they're right there. So I might put a drill bit in and do the hole for this one. Just have a little rest from honing. Yeah. Sweet. Alright boys, just picked up the new drill. It's the hammer drill, the HP one, so should be good. I'll charge that battery, get rid of all this air line so we're not as noisy, and we got another charger too, so gotta find somewhere to plug that in. Got plenty of power points in the garage. Alright guys, it's now Saturday and just going back and forth last night with one of my subscribers who's been machinist, Plant Powered Health. Been a good help. Let me understand more of the piston and wall clearance and all that stuff and how it's all measured. You know, I thought piston and wall was obviously the gap that was on each side of the piston, when it's not. It's actually just the difference between the piston size and the bore size, which is really frustrating because that means my cylinder walls were too big to begin with for these pistons, or when I pulled it apart this time, because anything less than 4th hour is oversized. If we look here, 2, 2, 3, 2.5, 3.5, 3, 2.5, 2. So it's all too big. So yeah. So I'll give it another measure. I've got the measurements of the pistons. I'm not going to redo that, but I'll set up the external micrometer to that plus piston to wall clearance, which is 4th hour, which is pretty much just that minus 4th hour, and we should get a piston to wall clearance. So yeah, it's not looking good. Looks like I might have to go get another block. It's not that bad. We'll just get it from the records. This is an NA block, and I think a bare block is like $100. That'll be that and the heads, I'm pretty sure, but no pump or water pump or alternator or anything like that. So just that, the head. So what's NA heads? So yeah, that's what I wrote. The bore size I needed, so 3.6245, and this is obviously minus the 4th hour, so just the 4th hour, because I doubled it because I thought you had to measure both sides, and it was really hard to actually find that on the internet to say that it was actually just the overall. They always say measure your piston and your machinist will do it, or this is this and this is that and done. Not, it's the measurement of just one side, not both sides together, or both. It's not both sides, it's the difference between the piston and the bore, not piston to wall. I don't know, it's the wrong terminology to use, I reckon. Piston to wall, no. So the correct bore we're looking for is actually 91.961, not 92.063. So I'll set my external micrometers to 91.96. Get the dial bore gauge set to that. Then we'll see how far we are over. I definitely want to run these pistons. I don't want to have to get new pistons. I'd rather spend $100 and get another block. I can clean it all up, I can do everything, and then check it again. $100, then new pistons, machine shop, you know, stuff like that. I guess if I get another block, then the piston ring gap will be smaller again, so that'd be good. Yeah, so I just sent the dial bore gauge down, and even on ones that I haven't really touched, we're 2th hour over, and even on this side we're 1th hour over, down 80. No, that's not 80, that's 45. So I'll send that down again, I'll zero it, and then I'll get the external gauge on there and measure it. No, I can get closer with this actually. So yeah, anyway, like I said before, anything that's less than 4th hour, we are too far gone. And I've taken, I think I've taken 1th hour off that, so we should be, this one is 10 mil down, it's about there. We are like just over, and that's on the big chunker one, 45. This block was out of spec before I started playing with it, so yeah, unless we're gonna bore it out, get new pistons, which I'm not going to. This block is done for this project. Maybe I'll keep it and we'll bore it out and put different pistons in it later on for something else. I'm going to be doing something with the next block I get, and if that works, we'll do it to this block, but we'll go oversized pistons. If we get another Subaru in the future. A 2-litre one. Maybe. Maybe not. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this episode up here. Big loss here. Well, not really. Just a bit of time to go to the wreckers and get another block. So tonight, I'm going to be editing this video and I'll be looking up cars that are getting wrecked at wreckers. See if I can go get a new block, or definitely a second-hand block, not a new block. Anyway, if you like this episode, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet, please consider hitting that subscribe button and the post notification bell to stay up to date with the build. Don't be too concerned, guys, I'm still waiting on some parts to come in, so it's not really put me back any time. So yeah, catch you next episode. Bye.